Hi guys, and welcome again to Esi Wakago YouTube channel. Again, this is where we inspire, we inform, and we also encourage people. And our discussion today is one of a time, and you don't want to miss all the points that I'm gonna lay down in a little bit. 2025 is just around the corner, and we have been doing things the wrong way. And that is why I am here today to give you the right method into your success. Let's dash in. Now, I want to give you 5 points that are going to change your life if you follow them. Now, point number 1 is, in 2025, moving forward, if you want to succeed in life, have something called time budgeting. What is time budgeting? You need not only to budget your finances, but also to budget your time. As you know, we all have 24 hours. The rich, the poor, the average people, we all have one thing in common or two things in common: life and death, and also the amount of hours in each day. Isn't that hilarious? Now, it's interesting. Now, this is called a book or a month, 12-month weekly planner. What does this do? You need one of these. If you don't have a weekly planner, which also is a daily planner, then you need to go and grab one. This is mine for 2025 already. I got mine ahead of time because if there is something I don't want to do is to mess up how I'm going to plan my 2025. And I know there are those people who think, especially the Christians, they say, oh, I don't need to plan anything. God gonna plan it for me. No, God gave you a life, and that life is, God expects you to run your life the way you want. His only, his role is to make sure that he grants you the desires of your heart. One of the desires of your heart in 2025 should be planning time. Don't just wake up and let the day run itself. Take control of your time, take control of your life, and things will change in 2025. All right. I didn't want to go through this, but if you can see, it has days and things that you're supposed to be doing. This is January. This is 2025 January. All the days are there, and you can write down. You can even write down subvisions or sub goals and the major goals, unless you come up with a way of acknowledging that time is the greatest asset on earth. You will never ever be able to accomplish your things on time. Why? Because the devil steals the time. The minute your time is stolen, you have lost the most amazing, the most valuable asset on earth. All right. Point number two. Teach yourself how to save. So many people have got ideas of businesses they can venture into, but they have zero savings for a startup capital. And that is not strange. It is strange and it's not. When you don't know how to, it is not. When you know how to and you cannot do nothing about it, then you have a problem. And that's why I am here. Please, even if it means you setting a direct deposit from your income directly into your savings account, which is doable. You can ask your employer to divide your money or to separate some amount of money that's gonna be getting deposited into your savings account directly. Imagine a savings account is very important because, things do happen or chances do present themselves and you don't have no capital, no nothing that you can use to even invest, Okay, point number three. Finance budgeting. This is very crucial. If you don't have or if you don't know roughly how much, not even roughly, exactly how much amount of money you use on a certain expense. For example, you don't know how much amount of money you use on food. You don't have any exact amount of money that you use monthly for charity or donations. You just give aimlessly, giving until you are left with nothing to rescue yourself. You need to change that. You need to also understand that if you work by budgeting finances, you are able to stick by you are able to get money allocated, and then you cannot interfere with any other. If I have a budget, you have a budget for a house, or maybe you have a budget for food, you know I have allocated that like $200 for food, and I have to abide with that. And I'm not telling you to go hungry. No, but there is a way it gives you the discipline. You will never have a discipline until you know how to budget finances, until you know how to budget time. And let me slide back a little bit about time. You need to be waking up early and going to bed early. That is the only way to get enough sleep and also get enough hours during the day to do your stuff. Remember, we all have 24 hours. How you use them is up to you. So, the next point number 3. Please write down your major goals and sub goals. For example, you have a major goal of becoming a real estate a realtor. So you cannot just wake up today and get into real estate because it's a major goal. It requires a lot of finances. How do you do that? You write down sub goals that gonna help you accumulate finances that can take you to the major goal. How do you do that? You don't just sit and relax and say, you know what, this year I might be working for, I'm gonna be coming up with money or saving money in order to get enough money. Maybe in the next, maybe. If you ever use maybe in your life, you're not even sure what you're doing, and you will never ever be able to accomplish that until you start working with the timeline. If you want to go far, if you want to succeed, teach yourself to set timelines on when you're supposed to accomplish the sub goals and the major goal. All right? Another point, a very, very important point. You really need to know people or associate yourself with people that are above you. If in your group you are all doing the same things and nobody can learn nothing from the other because all things are common within the group, then you need to look for new friends. Associate with yourself with friends that can help you to climb up, not friends that help you to live here on the comfort zone or the average person. You need to have friends that can lift you up or can show you another level other than the ground or the middle, you know? So one thing I have taught myself is networking and talking with people whenever a chance presents itself. Yeah, all know that I do a cleaning business, among other things that I do. And whenever I get into a client's house and I look around and see, wow, these people might be doing very good in life, and not just because I looked at the furnitures, there is more than just the furnitures. And I'm like, before I leave this house, I would want to know what this person does. And I'm that type of a person who likes striking debates, and then I'm gonna look for a ground where I can pose the question, what do you do for a living? You know, and you listen to people and get to know what they do. If there is something you can learn from them, if there is something you can do to get them closer to you so that you can get to maybe learn to do what they do, to have the life that they have, that is the best networking, okay? Number 5. We are in number 5. Don't be proud. Don't be proud. If you need help, ask for help. But make sure you are asking for help from the right people that got the help. And this takes us back to the point number 4. Like, you need to look for people that have the help that you're looking for, or that have the progress that you're looking for in life. So if you need help, go and look for that help from the people that are already doing it or are doing well in the field that you want to get yourself into. For example, if you want to start up a business and you know you have already identified the type of business that you want to start, it is very important to look for people who do the same, and then you start networking. If you are in these developed countries, I don't know about Africa. I wasn't that much advanced when I was there. But if you are in these advanced countries, they have something called, they have networking clubs, and the name is getting lost. Oh my God. So yeah, they have these networking clubs that you can join, and if you look up, you will see them. Like, you meet people that are in business and you interact with them, and then you're gonna exchange ideas and all that, and eventually you're gonna be able to get what you were looking for. Point number 6. Stop thinking that you can do everything all by yourself. If you need professionals, please assign that particular thing to a professional that knows how to do it. What do I mean by this? Sometimes we think that we can be everything all under one umbrella. No, sometimes you're gonna get overwhelmed, and when you get overwhelmed, you break down. So in order for this not to happen, just learn that you need to assign things to the right people or the right departments, and be left with only what you can hold if you want to see yourself going far. If you overwhelm yourself with so much, some people think they can be the designer, they can be the computer person, or the IT tech, they can be the mechanic, they can be... No, if you do things like this, you're going to complicate your life, and you're going to get overwhelmed, and you're going to get fatigued, and you will lose the focus. Trust me, you. Above all, just know that you don't want to get drained before you get to your vision or your goal, before you accomplish it. And the only way is to delegate jobs to the right people. All right. Another point. This is the 7th one. Another point. Understand. This is very powerful. Understand that the power to make things happen is within you, not outside. Most of the times we think like, if I would get this, I would be able to do this. No, that is not where it all starts. It all starts with you. The moving power is not in things, it's not in people. It has to start from within you, moving out. All right? So something we don't acknowledge in life is that we have everything it takes within us. And we can make things happen if we want. All you need to do is to change the attitude, get focused, and be determined that I'm going to make this happen no matter what. And I'm going to make this happen within this time frame. However, if it doesn't happen by the exact time frame, please don't beat yourself. Take the notes and start again or continue up until you accomplish it. Please never stop. Never quit. Just stop, take a breath, take a breather, and then get back again and start roaring. That is how the people you see being successful in this world, that is how they do it. It's not like they have so much tenacity, like they can just keep moving without feeling like they are tired or something. But whenever they feel that, they just take a break and then they start again. They never quit. They keep moving, take a break, keep moving up until something happens. Above all, I'm gonna wrap this with this. Above all, commit all your plans to God. We can try to do things but we cannot be able to accomplish them without God. Commit all your plans to God even before you embark on them. All right, and this gets us to the end of this video, and I hope that someone will learn something. And comes 2025, I wish you all the success there is in this world. Just keep doing it, never stop. Keep moving every day. Wake up and push, 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 push. So if you came to the end of this video, comment down below with the word push, push, push. 3 pushes, and see you when you are very successful after you take this counsel seriously. And remember, there is no certain group of people who were born for success. We were all born for success, only that sometimes we don't know how to navigate towards it, and sometimes we know, but we are too lazy, we are too relaxed to start the journey. So let's do this together in 2025. I wish you all the best, and God's favor, may He open all the doors that you're gonna knock. Your work is to knock, and God's work is to open them. So guys, see you, and thank you so much for tuning in. Let's keep on subscribing and watching all the videos. Thank you so much.